the nightmare that was for Newcastle fans. Cam, I'm coming to you first on this one. Newcastle, they love a Sunday Arvo match. They pack out the stadium, even when their team's lost the week before. They did it again yesterday, 34-14. Yep. They go down to the Sharks, haven't won since round 2. What he's doing, are they kaput for season 2025?
Oh, look, I think so. It's not nice when you say a team's sort of gone already, particularly this early in the competition. But I'm just not seeing anything from the Newcastle Knights at the moment to show me that they're going to be competitive in this competition, particularly against the top tier sides that are really going to be at the pointy end of the competition. So Sunday afternoon at Newcastle, it's one of the great venues to play at, especially if you're playing for the men in blue and red. Packed house, they love their footy side, they're vocal, they're passionate, but they really just didn't fire a shot. Now, since you mentioned that, Brace, that round 2 match against the Dolphins, I actually worked on that game. And to be fair, I almost feel like the Dolphins lost the game rather than Newcastle winning the game. They've conceded more than 20, they've conceded 20 or more points in every game that they've played since. So one, they're not scoring points, and 2, they're conceding far too many. So there's a whole heap of things going wrong with that footy side at the moment.
Can you pinpoint one big glaring one in particular, Gus?
No, not one big glaring point. I think the thing for me with Newcastle, even over the last 18 months, is that they keep trying to solve their problems in the selection room. They keep chopping and changing their playmakers and their halves, and I don't think that's helpful at all. I think they need to settle on something, pick and stick, and just keep taking it out into combat every week and trying to perfect it. I think I've seen some real effort areas in their game at different times, but they're struggling in attack. Over the years, in all the years that I've known Newcastle in the competition, there was always something about the Newcastle Knights. They had a great skill factor. They used to run their plays really well, and they had football IQ. And right at the moment, I'm just not seeing this in this Newcastle team. There's a real lack of confidence, a real lack of belief in what they're doing, and they're struggling. I can't actually make out what it is they're trying to do when they've got the ball. And that's been their big Achilles heel. Each week as they've gone by, they've struggled to score points, and it's just eating away at their confidence.
They've scored 60 points. That's all they've scored.
In 6 games.
Yeah, 10 points a game, and the next closest is 117.
Well, they scored 20 odd of those in one game.
And even on the weekend, they scored the last 2 tries in the last 10 minutes versus Sharks. The Sharks will be dirty at that, but Kalen Ponga and Bradman Betts are attacking weapons. They just can't score points.